Well, we're a bit windy up here for the sled. Anyway, good morning. It's really windy and the snow came and went. It flurried for a bit in the night. It looks like it could be snowing up the top. I don't know what you'll be able to hear of me. It's the windiest it's been up here whilst we've been up here. He did fine in the wind though. But I think we're gonna have to go down a bit. We can't get the sled out, Maximus. And no scooter up here. We'll go down a bit and you can scooter down a bit, okay, where it's warmer and not as windy.
Okay.
Yeah. So do you want to go in the snow and throw a snowball at Dad?
Yeah.
Well, we'll go over there and go to the snow where we were going, and then we'll go down and you can scooter, okay? Okay. We might go down by the lock. Not that lock, the one further over that way. I mean, it's still beautiful up here, but my God, it's blowing a hoolie. And I'd be so gutted if I came to ski because I've not seen the main ski lifts open once. And I've checked the website every day. But yeah, it's blowing a hoolie. We're gonna go, we'll see you in a bit.
I look like a wild one today.
I've got sugar all around my chops from eating a jam donut. Right, Maximus wants to go, don't you? We've been out and played, haven't we? But it was far too windy and the snow was far too icy.
It's wild.
It is wild up here today, so we're gonna go, and this will be the last time we see up here for this time, won't it?
Yeah, I'm quite glad.
Yeah, Shell doesn't like the bleakness of it, but I would imagine if it was a calm time with lovely snow, it would be beautiful. It is beautiful, she just doesn't like the cold like that. You can't complain at that view.
No, the view is beautiful.
It's spectacular, isn't it? And even the view up the mountain. But I'm glad I didn't come to ski, because I've not seen the main lifts open once, to be fair, and everyone's having to climb to get to this one. So
are they climbing up to ski?
Yeah, there was a couple climbing up over there to snowboard. They've gone that way, so I don't know where the runs go to be fair, but this is what puts me off about skiing Scotland. I know a lot of you are hardcore and love it, but I guess I'm spoiled, you know. I've got a friend who lives in Austria, and for the past number of times I've been skiing, I've just been over there with him, and the last time we went, we did that 3-country snow tour, didn't we? So we skied Italy, Austria and Switzerland in 4 days, and it was just, you know, it was getting late season, so by the time we got to Italy, by the time we got to Corvara, it was a bit...
They're welding.
They're welding, yeah, or grinding.
Love
They're
it.
fixing things.
Love it.
Fixing things on the go.
Just broken. I don't know, the welding, no.
They've got the grinder out, not the welder.
The grinder.
But anyway, we're going to leave this lovely spot. Maximus wants to go and throw stones today, don't you? So we need to find services, and then we'll get cracking. The view for the last time. I'll give Shell the camera. It's looking good today, isn't it?
They've not been storms, haven't they, from at home? But we've been really fortunate, haven't we?
Well, I think we've just been inside the van when the storm. I mean, it was like storm.
At night, but in the daytime.
I think this is called High Range, but they do motorhome services, so you can do your grey and your chemical. So, oh gosh, that's that one draining. The boot is very full. I'll turn the engine off. Turn the engine off, because it's very noisy for everybody. Oh, look at that. Hello. That's good, isn't it? So there's water. I'll just clip our hose onto that. And then next door's chemical loo.
That is where?
High Range, I think it's called, just behind the pizzeria as you come into Aviemore on the roundabout. I'll miss these hills. Oh, I love that view. But that's thanks again to Keith and Alicia, isn't it?
Yeah.
For telling us about this one, because we were going to drive back up to Carbridge, and if you go into Carbridge Way, she's a lovely lady. This is easy because it's got the grid in for dumping your grey waste. You need a hose to get rid of it at hers. And it's more set up with the flushing chemical disposal point and your rubbish as well, and drinking water. So we're all ready to hit the road again.
Can I start the van? Scooby,
Yes?
can I start the van?
Do you want to film me starting the van?
Yeah.
Okay. Was it out of gear? There we go. Yeah, so that's called High Range. High Range, and it's just off the first roundabout as you come off the A9. So it's just next to the pizzeria. And we'll go and get some water.
Bye, Aviemore.
Bye bye, Aviemore. We might just need to stop here and check the wind. Oh no, there's a big queue again. We'll check the wind with our own tyre blower. But yeah, belter. I enjoyed Aviemore, the Cairngorms, over to Balmoral, through Braemar, didn't we? That was a lovely little town, that Braemar. We'll stop there one day and have a proper look around, but for now, we're on the road again. He is. Shame we didn't get him on the post. He's thinking of flying there. He's just hopped across. Is he gonna? He's watching that field. Visibility at the summit. 1,500 feet, I think it said, didn't it?
Yeah.
16 rings about. We find ourselves back in Pitlochry, don't we?
We do. Just wanted to have a look. Well, we're going this way anyway. It wasn't much of a diversion, was
Well,
it?
no, we just came further down the A9 instead of going across the tops, but to be fair, it was all misted out going that way, so it's a much easier drive on the main A road. No, look, the brook comes this way through the village. Look at all their little things on the wall there, cute. That's the butchers who did the sausage rolls the other day. Yeah, so Shell just wanted to have a quick look at the keepsake shop, and then oh yeah, so it's not quite as busy today. After this blue one, go. Ski gear in your charity shops. Belter. 70 quid for a snowboard. Well, I tell you, if you're coming down for your first go and you want your own bits and bobs, it's probably cheaper coming in here than it is hiring it for the week. Ski gear in a charity shop. So we've ended up at Killin, and we're just on a little public car park by the co-op, and we stopped here because we were driving through. It was dark when we were driving through. We're at the western end of Loch Tay, and we came through, I think it was Kenmore before we stopped. Pitlochry didn't go quite as planned, and Maximus wasn't happy, and then the stress of trying to cope with Maximus leads to stress between Shell and I sometimes. It's just the way it is. Dealing with a child with additional needs has the same sort of stress on your body and your mind as a soldier gets in combat. So they've done extensive testing on that. So sometimes when he goes into a meltdown situation, we end up being very stressed with each other as well, because your body goes into a fight or flight reaction. Your mind goes into a self-defensive reaction. There's lots of research out there on it. It's very complicated, I think. I've read a bit about it, but sometimes it just works out that way. Anyway, everything settled down in the end, and we got him back to the van, and then we drove for another hour or so, and we ended up coming round, like I say, Loch Tay and down, and it smells like there's a fire burning in the air tonight. It smells quite nice. Come on. So I'm just out with Freya to have a whittle. It's pouring down as we've come down out of the Highlands. We've met back into the rain, but it's pretty here. So we decided to stop here because as we drove through, we drove over a bridge and we could see what looked like some falls and some rapids, and a quick look said they were the Falls of Dochart. So we're gonna have a look in the morning at those. So we had a quick look on Park for night, and we found this little park up. So the co-op car park's here, and then down this way is a public car park, and it got good reviews on Park for night. And there's 3 or 4 other vans there. Freya, stop. Good girl. Let's just get her. She wants to stay in the way of the car. There we go. Come on then. It's a pretty little village. Little old church here, and the Christmas trees up. There we go. And they've got some lights through the village. There's a couple of pubs, some shops, and like I say, the falls are over there. So we're all settled in. Maximus is in bed, Shell's in bed. We've had spaghetti bolognese again for tea. Shell made a huge batch of spaghetti bolognese, so it's done and then froze it up, so it's done tea twice, spaghetti bolognese. But you can see the main street goes down there. Some nice lights up in the tree by the old church. And yeah, we're all settled in for the night. So we'll say good night, and we'll see you in the morning in Killin.